What the hell? Who's there? The bloody hell! Oh! Ah! Oh! Ah! Found it. Well, that was an adventure. Not my first. No. I started much earlier. At the party. Went back to my dressing room after the performance and fell fast asleep. There I was, sleeping like a little baby long after the last member of the audience had wended his way home. That was clever, wasn't it? Straight out of Chekhov. Enter the idiot. I am a very foolish, fond old man. An old dodderer. Good for you, old boy. Who is that? Who's there? Ghosts. Ghosts of characters disembodied. Who is that? It's cold. And I'm drunk. Yes. The special performance for the great man, the eminent thespian, the finest actor of his generation. Disgusting. Disgusting the amount of wine and beer I have paid and poured down my throat in honor of the occasion. The great send-off for the great man. What a parade of preening pricks. Appalling! And hysterical. Yeah, very Chekhovian. Yes, very Chekhovian. I know Chekhov, you see. I know Chekhov. Cut my teeth on him after my time in uniform. A glorious time. A time when idiots could feel proud of having brightly polished boots and collars stiffly ironed as they stood ramrod straight at attention. Until a brief encounter with a bullet. And then there they would be, lying, ramrod straight, at attention. Boots still polished, collars ironed to an armor-plated stiffness. But all that, yes, sir, that arse-clenching demeanour, it's just one long boot camp for an actor preparing for the theatre of war. You put on a uniform, and you are an honourable killing machine. Take it off, and you're quivering jelly vomiting in the barracks. I saw it for what it was. Enjoyed the role play. But got out. Got out just in time to have killed no one. My friends! Once in costume, always in costume. My first gig. Chekhov, the bear. I was the bear. And do you want to know who the butler was? The great man himself. Oh, yes, the great man, a young, ambitious whippersnapper who couldn't remember 3 lines together. He would go limp, blank out at the stage, and in front of us all, in front of everyone, came to the point where the rest of us had to improvise whole scenes as there he was, limp. Girls loved him. Men wanted to be him. Critics swooned. Poised, polished, a face cut in heroic marble. Until you put him on stage. But the critics, the critics. Whenever he would blank, they would praise his commanding silence in Hamlet, his masterful depiction of blubbering love in Romeo and Juliet, and, of course, his first leading role in The Mouse Trap. He skipped every other line. The rest of us felt like a crowd of lemmings out on a day trip on the cliffs of Dover. But why not? Why not? We were all 6 feet under by the end of that one anyway. The great man, fine actor, always supportive. Who is that? Who's there? The booze has given up on me. What am I celebrating? War? War? No. Yes. The great man. the great man. The great send-off. His momentous retirement from active life. And mine too. I don't much care for mirrors. Nor empty theatres. Empty theatres at night. What am I doing here?
Oh, I may have forgotten to look after my health. Oh, but surely I should not forget my old age. My old age, after all. I'm an old man. An old man? Oh, I'm my old age. I'm an old man. An old man.
That's what they told me tonight at the party. Ah, yes, it was all,
Oh, Chin Chin, lovely to see you.
You know, we were wondering, we were thinking that it might not be a bad idea, not the worst idea in the world, perhaps, to get some new actors in, you know, get a little new blood in the theater, you know. You have been a fine actor. Oh, yes. You have been a fine actor in your time. But maybe tonight would be the perfect occasion on which to leave the limelight. We'll be the great man, yes. We hear that you two debuted together, yes? Never say something like that to a man without a glass in his hand. He's got nothing to do, nothing to look at, nowhere to go. All he can do is mumble. I said, I can play the fool. I can brag. Yes, I can pretend to be young. Oh, yes, there's plenty of juice left in me, you know. Lots to go before the curtain comes down. Off they went to glad hands, some
giggling like a young limpet fresh out of acting school. Yes. That's it. Yes. That's the case. Old boy. Over. Final performance. Funny how the final performance is the one you've never had any rehearsal for, not even a script. So funny. It's the one performance that you absolutely know you'll eventually do, but you're never ready. Not even a little improvisation. 68. 68 years. I kiss them goodbye with my hands. There they go. Never see them again. Forty-five years. 45 years. And this is the first time I've been in a performance, in a performance on my own at night in an empty theatre, because that's where the final performance will take place, isn't it? You'll be performing after the curtain goes down, when the limelight is winked off, yes. 45 years never been in an empty theatre, never. Dark. Cold. Silent. It's pitch black. Black. A pitched black. Pitch black. Bottomless pit. Cold. Silent. The wind. Who's there? It's eerie. The wind. Eerie, like a dry rattle. No. Oh, old boy. No. No, getting morbid again. No. Oh, and monotonous. God, I must be careful. I'll be boring myself to death soon. Must give up drinking. I'm an old man. People at my age should be preparing to let go, preparing for death, saying goodbye. All said and done. And look at me, an old drunkard. Who is that? Never liked empty theatres, no. Like
like empty barracks in the middle of the war. You wake up in the middle of the night and you find that all the beds around you are empty, all the occupants gone, and it's cold, and you feel the heat leach out of you. These violent delights have violent ends. Just think, the audience called him out. The audience called him out tonight 16 times. 16 times. Wild with enthusiasm, brought him bouquets, a million other things. All his greatest moments on stage recounted, a 10-gun salute. And the flags draped over their bodies, lying ramrod straight at attention. Violent delights, violent ends. And I was left there in a booze-stained uniform, a drunken young sod. No one came to take him home. I should go home. I'm old. Sick. A sick old man should go home. Yeah. No, I won't. I won't go home. I won't go home. I won't go there. It's cold. Colder than here. And the echoes are louder. Please. I'm just wind blowing. They said we'd be remembered. Yes, at least the bullet has your name on it. Yes. Who'll remember me? My roles, my wise Polonius, my gout-ridden old professor in Uncle Vanya. My lonely village physician in the Seagull. Oh, yes. And of course, I was Tyrone in Eugene O'Neill. I feel for the Irish. No, I do. I really do. They're winds blowing over lonely fields. But they have their demons for company. That's who they are. And that's how they'll be remembered. I just blow. I shall die, vanish. My audience has all gone home. gone home and forgotten their old clown. Who needs a clown anyway when sleep will soothe the ravelled sleeve of care? Love. Love is an unceasing need. Nobody needs me, ergo, nobody loves me. But I'm a man! I'm alive! I can feel the blood tingling in my veins. I was born an aristocrat. I've served in the army. I have my pride. I've lived many more lives on stage than people have. I felt the ecstasy of passion, of youth, the fire within me, the love of women, a woman. Woman. She had all the usual graces, beauty, love, youth, innocence, or maybe that was the first passion of my youth. Oh, she could charm away a dark night. I told her that once, and pat came the response. Are you charmed, dark night? That's what she called me from then on. Dark night. And she was a believer. She was with me all my years of struggle. She pulled the levers, pressed the buttons, made the right friends, established the right contacts, got me my first break. She was a believer. I remember the night after the premiere of The Bear, walking down the street together, hand in hand, floating on air. There was something in her walk, a tumult in her eye, and the way she talked. She talked about the butler. And then I saw her in that moment for what she really was. Incandescent. Incandescent. 4 years together. I'd never managed to conjure up the word, and all it took was a gormless buffoon blanking on stage to make her fully be. A month later, they were together. I heard the rumors. Roles were dropping into his lap. Parts that would normally have come to me naturally went to him. I stood before her once. She was carrying his child. The pregnant glow suited her expectancy. No words. Too many bitter embers, too many ashes. She kissed me on the cheek and said, I'm sorry. Never saw her again. Incandescent. Incandescent. It's a word that can light up a room, isn't it? Like a bullet. Definitive. Absolute. Clean. You know, when When you fire one in the heat of battle, you escape. You escape into a role, into a world of shadow, man, because you can fire. Pow, pow, pow. Nothing. Nothing. They're shadows, you see. Insubstantial. Not really human. Sometimes you fall out of character, see the world as it really is. And then there's no more. Then there's no more sleep. At the end of every run, I quake in the final applause. I tremble. I tremor because I know what's waiting for me at home. See. She stole it all. Stole it all. I ended up wandering the streets aimlessly, no thought of the future. I'd take whatever I was given. Buffoons, low clowns, letting my mind go. I've just discovered what it is to be old. You're stripped of all your illusions until all you can see in the mirror is you. Huh? Not a sight for innocent eyes. Once I had genius. A genius of feeling, a genius of feeling and of sending that feeling 20 rows back into the skin of a rapt audience, making them feel, making them remember when they left the theatre what it is to be alive. It was power, magic, destiny. You could hear my buzz, my whiz, the rage of my will as it lashed against you. Ha! Blow wind and crack your cheeks. Rage! Blow, you cataracts and hurricanos. Spout till you have drenched our steeples, drowned the cocks. You sulphurous thought executing fires. Vaunt couriers of oak cleaving thunder, singe my white head. And thou, all shaking thunder, strike flat the round rotundity of the world. Crack nature's mold, all Germans spill at once and make ungrateful man. And now the part of the fool. Take the fool's part. Come on. I'm impatient. Oh, I could make it rain. Oh, Nuncle, caught holy water indoors is better than this rainwater out of doors. Oh, Uncle Ian, ask thy daughter blessing. Oh, for here's a night pities neither wise men nor fools. I'm aimless wind. Aimless wind. Air bereft of intent. Oh, but I have to play the role I'm given. But it slips through my fingers. Will you play upon this pipe? My lord, I cannot. I pray you, believe me, I cannot. I do beseech you. I know no touch of it. Dark night. 'Tis as easy as lying. Govern these ventages with your finger and thumb. Give it breath with your mouth, and it will discourse most eloquent music. Look you, these are the stops. But these I can command to no utterance of harmony. I have not the skill. Why, look, you incandescent slut! What an unworthy thing you make of me! You would play upon me. You would seem to know my stops. You would pluck out the heart of my mystery. You would sound me from my lowest note to the top of my compass. And there is much excellent music in this little voice. But cannot you make it speak? Splut. Do you think I'm easier to be played upon than a pipe? Call me what instrument you will, though you can fret me. You cannot play upon me. Bravo. Encore. Bravo. Bravissimo. Where the devil was there any old age in that, huh? I am old, but there's a torrent of strength rushes over me. Old age must rage. Rage against the dying of the light. And I rage. I unfurl my wings. I soar. I am the seagull flying into the twilight. My old friends. All of them. How smart you look in your shiny brass buttons. Your uniform. My oldest costume. You must follow the music. Keep pace. Dylan Thomas boasted that he downed 18 whiskies straight. I believe I've just broken his record. Time to go.